The jinx of Birmingham is broken. The Tendulkar Anderson Trophy is up and alive. There were performances to remember, and let's cherish the moment with India's win in the second test. Day 5 was all about the knockout punch, and India quite smoothly ensured the knockout blow was sweet. Hello and welcome. You are watching Across the Pitch. I am Arnab tuning in from India, and joining me across the pitch from England is Rohan. We are missing Shiva today. He is out on a vacation. So we'll move and go ahead with Rohan and me today. England won the first test at Headingley, which India dominated for about 70 to 80% of the match, but missed the knockout punch. Here in Birmingham, India completely outplayed England and won the second test by a massive margin of 366 runs. A clinical victory for Team India, and we head into Lords with the series level at 1-all. We witnessed few massive performances from Team India. Shubman Gill scored massive 430 runs in the test. Siraj had a first innings haul of 6 for 70, and Akashdeep ensured a 10-wicket haul in the game. These were few standout performances that sealed this victory for Team India at Birmingham. I will head towards Rohan. Your thoughts on the historic victory at Birmingham today?
Yeah, thanks, Arnav. Yes, first of all, congratulations to you and congratulations to our viewers. Definitely, we were looking forward to this win from a long time, actually. Yeah, more than talking about the day, like I'll try to just go back a few days back when we lost that first test match there. So just to analyze the gaps as to how we lost it, especially like bowling department, like Bumrah was the lone warrior there, and secondly our depth batting, like the lower order batting there. So when you talk about second test now, the lower order batting did click as well as the bowling in absence of Bumrah, and that was something like something to take forward to the next text match. So that was brilliant. Apart from that, the captain leading from the front. So I remember we were talking about his average before this series,
Mhm.
and now in just couple of test matches you can see his average, like probably it is definitely crossing 40.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that speaks about his mentality there, captaincy pressure, playing an overseas game, and leading from the front. I think, yeah, hats off to Shubman Gill. It was not only one man show, it's like a team game. Cricket is a team game, and we saw how bowlers contributed to this game as well. So overall, happy Indian fan, and yeah, looking forward to see so many such performances in the days to come. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, absolutely. Rohan, we need to say it took some guts to delay the declaration yesterday
yeah,
and push England completely out of the game.
yeah.
Your thoughts on that?
Yes, we spoke about this in yesterday's video as well. So yeah, we were all in on the same page. Like 500 to 550 would have been an ideal target, but definitely I like, yeah, to take that lead to 600 park and then coming back and taking those 10 wickets, definitely, yeah, that was a gutsy decision. And yes, Indian management and the players proved it right, and end of the day we have the result with us. So
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, of course, of course. We have to back the team management here
Yeah.
because experts were saying this is not the ideal way to go into the fifth day, but they had different thoughts in their mind. They wanted
Mm,
England to completely move out of the equation to go for a win.
yeah.
Because with this baseball effect and the baseball way of attacking from the word go,
Mm,
they might think any target is achievable. But
yeah.
that thought was completely wiped out after giving such a big
Big total.
target on the board. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
so
Yeah, only other thing I think weather would have saved them.
yeah,
But thankfully it was in India's favor, so that's
yeah, those initial shower and the rain delay may have put doubts on that decision,
yes,
but eventually the rain gods were also with India today.
win India. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Yes. Hmm.
absolutely. Great cricket match. And another thing that we had the Headingley Test decided on the last session of day five. Again, another last session, day five finish.
Hmm.
So we can say Test match is coming alive,
Yes.
and hopefully we get more fans looking into the upcoming Test series for
Yeah.
India and also all the other countries.
Yes, and to add to this, also the crowd turnout today at Edgbaston. Normally, you don't see day five like crowd so much, and Edgbaston and Birmingham being like a Asian-centric place with so
Yeah.
many Asian fans there. Definitely, it was so good to watch, and India dominating that day and giving us that much needed victory. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And do you think that this pitch, which we can say that India took the advantage of the batting conditions far better than England, but the England bowlers, they would think that they could not make the ball talk or move the way the Indian bowlers did. So did they miss a trick on this pitch according to their bowling attack?
Yes, I think so. In the first innings, if you see, like India were five down for just 200 odd, and that partnership with Shubman Gill, I think that took away the game. Like that was a turning point of this match. Actually, that
Mhm.
partnership took away that game from them. And secondly, also like when England were around 85 for 5 odd, and then that partnership, that lone partnership there. So except for that, Indian bowlers have dominated throughout this match. So that was the difference between Indian bowling and England bowling. England bowlers could have put in more pressure, but unfortunately they lacked that. And thankfully, from India's point of view, we could capitalize on that, and yeah, we have the results at the end of the day. So
Yeah, yeah. With that point, I'll move to the next question.
okay,
Your insights on the pace duo of Akashdeep and Siraj. They were brilliant, of
yeah,
course,
yeah,
but they attacked as a pack today.
yeah. Yeah, just one word comes to my mind, that's lethal. If you see the figures, like Siraj in the first innings with 6 for, and Akashdeep in the second innings with that 6 wicket and overall 10 wicket haul. So both complement each other very well, and yes, that we could see especially today, like how Akashdeep was lethal with that ball, how those nip backers like to that wicket of Harry Brook. Okay, oh my God, that was
Yeah,
so amazing to watch. So yes, overall happy. Yeah, in Bumrah's absence, Akashdeep did step up, and Siraj as usual. Like he doesn't need any introduction. Like he steps up whenever we needed him the most. So yeah, both complemented each other very well.
yeah. Siraj, the lion-hearted fighter,
Lion-hearted.
he
Yeah,
he he always fights and tries to put in his effort
efforts. Yes,
whenever required. Yeah,
correct, exactly.
absolute
Mm,
performance by the Indian
both.
pace attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. We'll move to the next segment, that is player of the match, not player of the day today, since we ended the match. So
Mm.
your player of the match, Ron.
Yeah. For me, it would be Akashdeep. His first 5 wicket haul and I think first 10 wicket haul as well. So those like brilliant deliveries, especially to dismiss the openers, because we have seen how the opening partnership had taken away that game from India in Headingley in the second innings. So yes, so that was very special to watch. And his comeback, though, yeah, he had shown his capability in Australian series as well. But this was the right platform for him in Bumrah's absence when India needed him the most. He delivered. That's the reason he's my player of the match.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'll take Shiva's place and I'll go for the player of the match.
Yeah.
So for me, it will be Shubman Gill, but not the batsman today, the captain.
Hmm.
Captain Shubman Gill, the amount of pressure he was uh, having coming into this test match
Hmm.
after losing the first one and Bumrah not playing, team selection, the catching, the poor fielding India displayed in Headingley. So
Hmm.
lot of things coming into his mind along with his batting. So he did exceptionally well. He picked up himself. I think he was telling in the post-match presentation, like He always wanted to think as a batsman, and
Yeah,
he wanted to think as a batsman while fielding, while batting, as well as he wanted to think as a batsman when our bowlers were attacking and going into different plans. So he did really well, and hope he continues. And looking at this kind of an away match win, and eventually if this series belongs to India, then I think Shubman Gill will continue for at least next 4 5 years.
yeah, definitely. And age is on his side, so definitely something
Yeah,
to look forward to. Yes.
yeah, of course. All right. So my player of the match was Captain Shubman Gill.
Hmm.
Okay, we'll move to the next segment. That is the moment of the day. Your moment of the day.
Yeah. So for me, it would be Ben Stokes' wicket. So actually, that moment of the day was created following some of the crucial moments. Like, say for example, like Jadeja's over just prior to Washington Sundar's like bowling on which that wicket fell. So just was reading about the stats there. Jadeja completed that over in under 100 seconds,
Ah,
and that like there were 2 minutes to go for lunch. Jadeja finished off that over in like just 1.5 minute, and that gave an opportunity to Washington Sundar to come in and bowl that over. And yeah, in that over, yeah, he just took away Ben Stokes' wicket. And prior to that as well, there were some close LBW calls which he survived, and maybe that was playing around in his mind, and that created that moment of the day for me. So,
oh, excellent point, Rohan. Excellent point. That Jadeja's quick over, I
yes,
think we can say it was a relay wicket
yeah,
which set up the time for Washington to go in.
Sundar to come in. Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. So for me, my moment of the day, just to celebrate Mohammad Siraj taking the catch of Josh Tang.
Yeah.
That was a blinder. He dived to his left and took a blinder of a catch. So my moment of the day is Mohammad Siraj's catch,
Yeah.
and Jadeja was the bowler.
Yeah, and yes, just to add to that, see, like how confidence changes the body language of a player. That first innings, 6 wickets, and we could see that even though in the second innings he just took one of the wickets, but the way he was on the field, oh my God, yeah. So we could sense that how confidence works on players. Yes, that was brilliant.
Absolutely great. Okay, so the last question of the day. So, Rohan, what do you expect now going into Lords? We don't have much time, only a couple of days. And with Shubman Gill confirming that Bumrah will be available for that match, your
Hmm.
thoughts on that?
Yes, momentum is on our side, and with Bumrah coming back, definitely adds to that. So, and Lords being the home of cricket, what else can you ask for? Like, it should be entertaining. I think the pitch should be ideal for the fast bowlers. So, definitely, India should be looking at like going with three pacers, three, I don't know, three or maybe four. So, let's wait for that in like a few days and see how it goes. But definitely, it should be entertaining. Even England side would be jam packed as well, so it would be a great contest to watch out for.
Absolutely. And with the workload thing coming into the England's team now, I
Hmm.
guess Josh Tongue and Cars would be rested for the upcoming test, and I believe Archer and
Gus,
Wood come back.
this talks about Gus Atkinson as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he may also come in.
he may come on. Yeah,
Maybe with the seeming condition in Lords, Shoaib Bashir may be dropped. So
rest.
fresh legs would come in for
Come
Lords
in.
definitely.
Yeah. So this has set up the test series like ideally alive. So let's see. It's a perfect match. Maybe series defining one. You never know. Home of cricket. So
Yeah.
yeah, excited to that third test.
Absolutely, absolutely. We will discuss all these insights in detail in our preview show for the third test.
Hmm.
So we have exciting week again coming ahead
Yeah.
with just a couple of days time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking
All
forward.
right. So we have come to the end of our happy day five discussion here. I would say India turned things around and clearly stated that we are here to win the series.
Yeah.
We
Absolutely.
will be back for the third test starting on the 10th of July at Lords. Thank you, Rohan, for joining me.
It's a pleasure.
You are watching Across the Pitch. I am Arnab signing off. Bye bye.
Bye.